Namaste, good afternoon. A heartily warm welcome to this wonderful evening. This is a very dearly curated event, well knit event by our own beloved poet Neha Bansal ma'am. So first of all, I'll request all the guests कि हम अपनी पोएट का a big round of applause से प्रोत्साहन करें. मैं गौरव श्रीवास्तव अपनी आदरणीय अग्रजा नेहा बंसल की ओर से आज के कार्यक्रम में आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं, आप सबको प्रणाम करता हूं. देयर वाज अ लैम्प लाइटिंग सेशन ऑल्सो प्लान जो कि बाद में एंड में कैंसिल हो गया. सो उसकी जगह विल स्टार्ट विद अ चौपाई बिकॉज आई वुड सेड बाय समबडी की चौपाई नहीं बोलेंगे. सो बिनु सत्संग विवेक न होई, राम कृपा बिनु सुलभ न सोई. So we have so many luminaries together, teachers, professors here. बिना राम कृपा के इतने सारे लोग इस एक कमरे में नहीं आ सकते. So राम जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है कि आज इस कार्यक्रम को सफल कर रहे हैं. आप सारे लोग यहाँ हैं. Now I request Neha ma'am to please welcome our guest by presenting flower bouquets to them and mementos. So we'll start with our chief guest, Professor Lal, and we request our guests to welcome them with great round of applause. And memento, and I request our guests to please welcome them through great round of applause. I would again request ma'am to welcome Dr. Kiriti Sengupta, our publisher. So this time it's correct and I have taken note of that. Ma'am to felicitate Bitan sir. ऐसे ही आशीर्वाद देते रहे, सपोर्ट करते रहे. ग्रेट राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर दिस. So thank you so much for unveiling the book. आज इस पुस्तक विमोचन के बाद नेहा मैम के जीवन में एक नया अध्याय जुड़ रहा है. हम में से ज़्यादातर लोग हर स्टोरी के विमोचन के भी साक्षी बने हैं. एक और जहां हर स्टोरी हम सबको उद्वेलित करने वाली पुस्तक रही है, आज इस खट्टी मीठी यादों को पिरोने के लिए मैम का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है, साधुवाद है कि हमारे जैसे लोगों को भी अब एक पुस्तक आई है जो समझ में आने लगेगी, क्योंकि हर स्टोरी के लिए ना समझने के लिए बहुत डांट पड़ी थी. इसके साथ ही साथ हम हवाकल पब्लिशर्स को भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं जिन्होंने रिकॉर्ड टाइम में बुक को पब्लिश करा और बुक के पब्लिश होने के बाद अमेज़न पे अवेलेबल होने के बाद 2 दिन में ही अमेज़न बेस्ट सेलर हिंदी पोइट्री के रूप में रही, जिसको पब्लिकेशन ने भी शेयर किया, इंग्लिश पोइट्री के रूप में रही, जिसको हम सब ने शेयर भी किया. आज हम सबके बीच में प्रोफेसर लाल हमारे मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में है. हम सब लोगों को विदित है कि प्रोफेसर लाल की सबसे नवीन पुस्तक, अब मैम का 2024 की भी पुस्तक आ गई. आई हैव सीन हर वीडियो ऑन मंडलाज ऑफ टाइम, जिसको निरंतर सराहना और स्नेह मिल रहा है. आपने अपनी पुस्तक के जेनेसिस में भी कहा था कि इट वाज नॉट अ कॉन्शियस अटेम्प्ट टू राइट पोएट्री बट इट वाज अ स्पॉन्टेनियस क्रिएटिव एंडेवर. आज जब नेहा मैम की पुस्तक का विमोचन हो रहा है, आपसे सादर आग्रह है कि न केवल आप अपने शब्द वात्सल से हमें अभिसिंचित करें, बल्कि एक गुरु के रूप में, एक शिक्षक के रूप में हम सबको बताएं हमारे में क्या गड़बड़ी है, कमी है, और अगर कुछ अच्छा है तो हमारी तारीफ भी करें. मैम, आपसे आग्रह है कि हम सबको आज संबोधित करें इस पुस्तक विमोचन के मौके पर.
Good afternoon everyone, and first and foremost my heartiest congratulations to Neha Bansal for this very very beautiful and inspiring book, and my congratulations to Hawakal Publishers for yet another beautiful publication. Attractive, meaningful and lovely design. And it's great to see Rajushi also here. When Mandalas of Time was published by Hawakal, and I left it entirely to them, it was to my absolute joy that there was no pain in that process at all. For the first time in my life, this was a book that happened so smoothly. And then I didn't know Rajoshi at that time, and he did a review for which I remain grateful. So I see among the audience members here many friends, well-wishers that I've had the benefit from, and I'm delighted that Neha and I share common friends, and we make new ones today, and we celebrate Neha's book. Six of Cups, I was a bit intrigued about the title, as any of you might have been, till I realized that it is a tarot card. And then I said, well, what is this to do with the rest of the book? And then I thought to myself that it's actually a museum of memories. And like other museums where you touch and feel, this is a way of getting into the realities of a bygone era and teasing out the delectable and experiences that we had in the pre-digital era. And to me, that nostalgia is important, but at the same time, I think Neha mentions that there are two ways of looking at nostalgia. We have to guard against romanticizing the past, but we also have to guard against erasing the past. And this is a book that treads that ground. The middle part that it takes is very, very valuable. So what has actually changed between the time that Neha has written about and the time that she and all of us are living in? And one of the answers lies in the food poems. And it came as a bit of a surprise that some of the food poems had notes to them. And I said, why would Nimbu Pudina and Tikka Chaat need a footnote? And then I realized, of course it does. Because this is a book that is no longer limited to the audience of Delhi and North India, but it has a global audience. And as we just heard, that the book has climbed the charts and become a bestseller in 2 days' time, because in that global audience, people may not know Nimbu Pudina or Tikka Chaat, and Neha has the good sense to explain that. Yet another point, and I see my fellow workers on gender studies here in the audience, that also has altered in its vocabulary, and I want to mention two poems here. One is a poem about dolls. Now, when we were growing up, dolls were lovely possessions to have, but young parents today will not give dolls to their girl children because it is a gender stereotyping. Another poem. This is the Ram Leela of childhood. Many of us here, the older ones perhaps, will remember going to the local Ram Leela and seeing a young teenage boy playing Sita. And quite often he'd get off the stage and be very boyish at that point, whereas on stage he was this demure, beautiful creature who was depicting the role of Sita. We no longer see that kind of enactment anymore because women are far more visible. Some of us will also remember the time when the Ramayana used to play on TV, and the TV was not just an object of furniture, it was almost like a temple. People would bathe, people would do an aarti before the TV, and things of that kind. So when I went into this poem, it did two things for me. One was it reminded me of the past, and simultaneously it reminded me of where we are today. And that interaction was very joyful and also in some ways led to a great deal of questioning. So Neha, I have one or two queries for you which I hope when you speak you will address. Your grandfather, whom you call Baba, is a very important figure in many of the poems. And these are loving tributes to an indulgent older person who was a teacher and a mentor, a very, very important role. And in one of the poems, it gives an account of how Baba taught the young Neha it was very important to feed animals before you sit down to your own breakfast. Now, these are rituals and practices of family life that we have forgotten, both because of the nuclearization of family and also the globalization of the economy. So this, again, is something that Neha's poetry brings us back to. Now, I want to not carry on too long about it, but today when I look at newspaper stories of elder abuse, the Baba equivalent figure being relegated to one corner of a large household or living entirely alone, and that with elder people, loneliness and neglect have become major issues. I feel the rejuvenation and the reminder that Neha's poetry brings to us of extreme significance. So if there is a message that I see in Neha's book, it says, lest we forget. Lest we forget, let us remember those days. And it is my conjecture that this is a book which will appeal to the younger generation for them to understand what the past was like, and also to remember that the past never ends at any point. It continues into the present and it pushes to the future. And for the older generation that is going to read this book, it is not only nostalgia, but it is also the respectfulness that society owes to the older people, and also the respect that the older generation must have towards new learning, new understanding, and new choices. So basically, according to me, Six of Cups, the tarot card, is a passport to better living, better intergenerational understanding, and more amity in society. Thank you very much, Neha.